I lived in Paris from 1948 to 1954, and in those years we were broke beyond belief you cannot imagine. After the war, Paris was cheap, which is why everybody went. I mean, the whole boats are just filled with Americans going to live in France after the war, including Tennessee Williams and this one and that. Everybody just got on the boat and went to France. We had no luxuries whatever in France after the war, but good food, and then the cafe life, which is extraordinary. Well, I met Sartre, I met de Beauvoir, I met Camus. The man that I was living with, that's who he was. That was his circle. He was a composer, and he wrote for Les Temps Modernes, which was the magazine that Sartre edited, because I'd made all these very close friends, and one of them was Alberto Giacometti, and he was very charming, Alberto Giacometti. Well, I met Faulkner, who was my big hero, and I thought I would die. I said to the man I was living with, I'm going to be bored for the rest of my life. Nothing can touch meeting Faulkner. Yeah, he came over and he said, "May I ask you a question?" He was Southern. I said, "Yes." He said, "Where'd you get those impish eyes?" And I, of course, was obviously looking impishly at him. There's nothing like meeting a hero. But Camus was somehow or other, he plucked up the imagination of the whole world. They were interesting times. You never know that you're interested, that you're living in an interesting time until you look back on it. And I remember when I was leaving Paris to come back, there was Camus and this man I had been living with, and so we stopped and we said hello and everything. And I remember walking away and thinking, well, I'm leading a very interesting life. I mean, that was something.